trying to figure out what in the hell I'm doing right now. Listen, I'm totally wearing clothes. Can you see? Let me try and pull them up a little bit. So I'm gonna wrap up my Q&A today. I'm gonna try. But before I do that, I want to show you something. This is something that I got for my birthday, and I just wanted you all to see it because I love it so much. And you guys, honestly, like, he is fucking beautiful. He is so perfect. This thing, if I could sleep with this thing every night, I totally would. But it is a little bit too painful to sleep with. Oh, he's so pretty. I'm gonna show him again when I got makeup on him. Sorry, Negan. I'm gonna do an updated collection video, and I'll show you him a little bit more up close and personal today. So I'm just gonna dive on in. Let's do it. Paul Hartman. There's something in parentheses. I'm just gonna say Paul Hartman because I know I will screw that up. Do you think Hillary Clinton should kill herself, or would it be enough just to drop out of the race? I don't really get political here. I do get quite political on Twitter sometimes, and definitely on Facebook, because my friends list is full of some idiots, for real. I'm so disappointed with this election. It's not even funny how disappointed I am. I'm really quite angry about it, actually. Because I just feel like we could have done so much better than this. I'm just kind of looking at the rest of America like, what did you all do? You honestly, you had one job, that's to get off your hind end and vote for a good candidate, and they didn't do that. I don't think she should kill herself. I think she should just kind of disappear from existence. That would be enough for me. Cheyenne, Pretium. I'm so bad with names, you guys. I really am. What are your hopes for Roshone in Season 7? Oh, can I get a shout out? Yes, you can get a shout out, Cheyenne. I'm not going to try and say that last name again because I failed at it the first time, but shout out to you. My hope for Rick and Michonne in Season 7 is that they're happy, that everything is not that terrible, and that they're going to be okay, and that Negan doesn't hurt a hair on their heads, and, I mean, I know that's a lot to ask Negan not to hurt anybody, but, I mean, come on, like, listen, if he leaves, like, if he would just leave Rick and Michonne and Carl and Glenn and Maggie alone, everybody else is free game as far as I'm concerned. Don't want anybody to touch them. The rest of them, like I said, free game. Let's see, Mark Reshitar, do you think Jeffrey Dean Morgan should be a bit heavier for the role of Negan? He seems really thin, like it seems Negan is vegan. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't see anything wrong with the way that Jeffrey looks, or looked in the finale. I think one of the things that makes Negan look so big is, like, when you see him next to, like, Rick and Dwight, who are both kind of, like, on the shorter side, and they're both pretty, like, they're not really, I mean, they've got some tone on them, obviously, especially Comic Dwight, he's got some muscles, but, I think Negan is just, like, really tall, you know, like, he's like this big hulking thing, you know, and I think that he just looks really big compared to the other men just because of how tall and how big he is. From what I've heard and what I've read and from what I've heard Jeffrey say, he only had a couple of days of preparation before he had to be down there to shoot the finale. So, I mean, you can't expect somebody to look exactly like that character in just the span of a couple of days. I mean, that takes months, you know, to kind of get into that shape. So, I don't know if he's been working out in his downtime or not. I would assume so. You know, Jeffrey's kind of on the older side, and, you know, he's gonna have to be running around down in Atlanta this summer in this hot heat, and, you know, God bless him, honestly. I'm gonna be thinking about him every day, hoping and praying he gets through it, because I can't imagine how awful that's gonna be. Simple answer, no, I don't see anything wrong with what he looks like now, but that's just me. I know that a lot of people are really picky about that stuff. Me, on the other hand, don't really care so much. He's smoking hot. That's all I care about, honestly. That's the real answer. That's the real answer to this question. Jeffrey Dean Morgan is one of the hottest men I've ever seen in my life, and I don't really care how big his muscles are. Mona Bet. I know you want Daryl to die, and the reasons are quite understandable. Thank you for thinking they're understandable. Most people are like, you want him to die, and then automatically hate me. So, but does that mean you don't love him, or you don't like him at all? No, that doesn't mean that at all. I swear to God, you all, I really don't hate Daryl Dixon. I don't hate him. I don't even really dislike him. I just don't like what they've made him to, like this invincible, like immortal thing. I just don't find it realistic, you know? I think that somebody like Daryl would have gotten, like, stuff would have happened to him, you know? He fell off that bridge with Carol, but somehow seemed to get out of that thing perfectly fine, even though she was limping. Like, it just, when you think about a lot of the things they've done, it's not really plausible. And I don't like that they've made him out to be this whole invincible thing, and his storyline, I'm gonna be honest with you, I find it pretty boring. You know, Daryl doesn't really do much other than be Daryl and ride motorcycles and stuff. Like, that's pretty much what he does, and I just find that really boring, and that's taking up time. His boring storyline is taking up time that other characters could be doing things. I think that the women on this show, it's a crime how little screen time they get. You know, Maggie and Michonne, all the screen time for the women goes to Carol, which I also hate. I mean, I don't hate Carol, but I hate that she takes up so much time when all these other women are totally doing stuff and we should be seeing them, and I don't really think it's fair. You know, like, Carol and Daryl have become, like, the screen time hogs, and I don't like that. Like, his storyline isn't really going anywhere. It hasn't been going anywhere for a long time, and I think now's the perfect time to get rid of him. You know, this Negan killing him, not only would it hurt the group major, like, every single person in the group would be affected by his death, and it's just the perfect time for him to go. He's not really doing anything anymore. I mean, what is he doing, you know? And, you know, and then that would make room for Dwight's storyline, because if Daryl lives, how's Dwight gonna have his storyline? Norman has said himself that Daryl's not gonna let this go. Like, so how's Dwight gonna have his storyline if Daryl's still alive? And there's just a lot of things that aren't making sense, and if he were to live, and so I just think it's time for him to go. Now's the perfect time for him to go. He's been here since day one. He's had plenty of time. Now it's time to go. Okay, that's just how I see it. Mona Lisa Rodriguez. I'm so sorry, Mona Lisa, if that's not. Anyway, what's your native language? Lots of love. Lots of love to you. My native language is English, because I'm a boring American, and we're not really that interesting. But yeah, English. I mean, well, not really, because I said before that English is not my first language, because I'm Southern. And my first language, it's just kind of a compilation of sounds. This is how most people talk around here. You ready? I'm about to show you how people really talk around here. You're gonna have to go get that thing down there, and I can't, you know, I forgot to grab that thing when I walked out of the house. That's literally what people sound like. I'm not kidding. I hear it constantly. Somehow I'm able to understand it, I guess because I'm Southern, but, like, I think most people probably didn't understand a word I just said. But that was my first language, and then I slowly but surely evolved into English, and now I'm able to properly speak to you like a human being. So, Sarah, do you think Negan and Alpha are going to be hooking up in the comics? Hope to God they're not. I'm going to be so mad at Robert Kirkman. I will literally kill him. That's not, like, I won't really, but you know what I mean. I'm going to kill him in my head. Robert, we've been through this so many times. This is not him using Negan to, like, play Alpha. Then I don't know what the hell he's doing, honestly. Like, this is the worst idea he's had since I don't know when. Probably never. But this is a bad. If this is not Negan playing her, and this is Negan actually being interested, I swear to God, I'm gonna be so upset, because this is so dumb. You know, there's no way Negan would, like, especially when or if he finds out that, you know, she was perfectly okay with her daughter being raped and, like, never did anything about it, like, let it happen, watched it happen. Like, Negan's not gonna like that. I mean, he's not gonna like that. And there's no way he will be with a woman that is some creepy, like, I hate Alpha, okay? I really do. And not because of this thing with Negan. I've always hated her. She's a fucking psychopath. The difference between being a good villain and just being fucking terrible, and she's just fucking terrible. God, I hope not. Please don't let it be. I'm really hoping and praying that it's just Negan playing them, and then he's gonna, like, come up with this plan to get rid of them, and then he's gonna go back to Rick after they're all dead and be like, look who saved your ass, now you can't put me back in jail because I saved your hide, you know? Please, God, let it be that, because I can't. Nope. Oh, there's more questions. Okay. Would you rather go way back in time and meet your ancestors, pre-1800s, or go way into the future and meet your great-grandchildren. I would rather go into the past. One of my favorite things is Assassin's Creed, and I love how they go into the past, and which they become their ancestors. I don't know that I want to be my ancestor, I just want to, like, see what it was like back then. And if I could be an assassin, that's a bonus. What's your favorite food? I've said it before, Italian, anything Italian, but I think, like, maybe angel hair fettuccine or something, pasta. If you could choose one superpower, what would it be and why? I would choose the power of, to be able to multiply things. You know, like how Jesus in the Bible, he could, like, multiply the fish and all that and provide for everybody. That's what I would want to do, because I don't want to fly, I don't want to shoot lasers out of my eyes, I don't even want super strength because that would get boring really fast. So it's like, I would want something that's actually helpful to other people, you know, like who am I gonna, like, being able to fly? Oh well, you know, so it's like, I'd want something like that. If you inherited or won $1 million, what would you do with it? I would build my mom her dream home, pay off my sister's student loans from college, and put a little bit back for myself, I think, just to be on the safe side, and then give the rest to people who need it. How would you describe yourself in 3 words? I'm shy. I know that you all probably don't think that, but I am. I'm shy. I honestly believe I'm a nice person. So nice, I'm a nice person, good person. And I'm dark. Literally. Dark hair, dark everything. So, how would you all describe me in 3 words? That's a fun game. I'd actually want to know. And then lastly, do you think that The Walking Dead, do you think we should get a Walking Dead animated series that is 100% direct adaptation of the comics? I would fucking love that. That would actually be really cool. Yeah, I would love that. Pred Hunter 87. I see you on Instagram all the time. Let's see here. Looking good, Officer Friendly. Thank you. Has anyone ever told you how much you look like both Lauren Cohan and Megan Draper from Mad Men? Both gorgeous, by the way. I get Lauren Cohan every day of my life. I honestly really do. I get it every day. Megan Draper from Mad Men, I don't think I've ever gotten her before, but I can kind of see it, I guess, sort of like with the hair and stuff. But I get Lauren Cohan more than anybody, so yeah, I do. I get that a lot. What is the one piece of Walking Dead memorabilia that you really would like to add to your collection? I want the big McFarlane Negan statue when he's on the walkers with Lucille, and like I want that thing so bad. I might have to get that for a late birthday present. Is there anything besides The Walking Dead that you collect? Yeah, I collect Phantom of the Opera stuff. I collect a lot of vintage, like, jewelry and clothes and all this kind of stuff. Oh, there's another little thing I got for my birthday. It's the pop figure of the Phantom. Isn't he so cute? Oh god, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. He's adorable. Yeah, I collect quite a few things, actually. Are you going to be getting the new McFarlane Negan statue? I really want to. I'm telling you, like, late birthday presents. Let's see. Also, since you like Mad Men, my number one favorite show of all time. Any chance you could do some Mad Men videos, throwback reviews maybe? Pretty much no one reviews or talks about Mad Men, Walking Dead, on YouTube. Cheers, darling. Cheers to you. Well, on this channel, I'm, like, pretty much strictly Walking Dead. It's always been Walking Dead. I mean, I've had people tell me that I should branch out and do other things, you know, and that it would benefit the channel and stuff, but I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Nelly Belova. Which Walking Dead comic did you like the best? Issue 100 is my favorite of all time. Always will be. Which season is your favorite and which one is your least favorite? Season 4 is my favorite and Season 5 is my least favorite. It was Season 2 for a long time, but Season 5, Jesus Christ, no. Your opinion on Enid? I don't really know. I'm kind of like, you know, iffy about her. I mean, I don't really know how I feel about her. I don't hate her, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Enid yet. How do you think the Walking Dead comic will end? I don't know. I've always said that I wanted it to end with, like, Carl standing there, like, overlooking at, like, the destroyed landscapes all by himself. I don't know if that means that he's, like, the only one left or not, but I really don't want it. I don't want any of them to die in the comics right now, but I don't know. Kingdom, Hilltop, or Alexandria, which one's your favorite? Out of those three, the Hilltop's my favorite. Sorry, Alexandria, but... Your opinion on TV show Jesus. He is everything. I love him so much. I want to, like, touch his hair more than I want to take my next breath. I love him. He's like, I thought that I couldn't love Jesus any more than I already did, but then he popped up in the show and I was like, oh my god, I love you more. Like, it just, you know. Comic or TV show Michonne, which do you like more? TV Michonne. I love comic Michonne, but TV Michonne takes the cake. She's just, oh, perfect. Kristen Widman. What do you think Judah's first word will be? I mean, I think it'd be really cute if she said dad. There's like a scene in the show where it sounds like she says Michonne. In episode 10, it sounds like she says Michonne, and it's so cute, but I'd love to hear her say dad. That'd be adorable. Especially if Rick was there, you know. Mark P, do you think Maggie will miscarry or take her baby to full term? I don't know. Honestly, just after everything that's gone on, if everything is okay after that, I mean, that's a miracle, but I mean, my pessimistic side is saying she'll probably lose it, but I hope not. I don't want her to, but I feel like she might. Let's see, Minya 2009. Hi, I'm a new subscriber and I would like to know, oh, thank you, by the way, for doing that. How old are you? I'm 22 now. Have you got any tattoos? I do. I have quite a few. From which country do you come from? I'm from America. Unfortunately. Do you watch any other series like Game of Thrones, True Blood, or American Horror Story? I've seen all three. I still watch Game of Thrones. True Blood, I only got like 3 seasons in, I think, because I got bored. And American Horror Story, I didn't watch the last... I watched the last season but quit midway through because I hated what they'd done and it wasn't the same. Ever since Jessica Lange left, it's just... Nah. Love your reaction videos. Thank you. Sorry for my bad English. No, don't. It's really not bad. And I can't say anything about bad English. We all know, okay? Greetings from Germany. Thank you. Greetings from Virginia. Mega Rattler. What movies are you looking forward to seeing this year? Assassin's Creed, man. That's the only thing that I care about anymore. I'm so pumped for that movie. It's not even funny. Thanks. Keep up the beautifulness and the awesomeness. Thank you. I'll try. You genius. Just want to say before my question that I love your videos and I think your reactions are really entertaining and always love to see them. Thank you. My question is, if you could only meet one of the cast members, who would it be and what would you say to them? If I could only meet one, I'd meet Jeffrey. And it would probably be, I would probably just like fangirl. I'd be like, oh my god, I love you so much. You're like the perfect Negan. You're so beautiful. And then I'd get like kicked out. Evan Saylor, how long have you been a fan of The Walking Dead? I came in season 4 and I know that's pretty late. But I mean, I'd known about it since it came out. I just didn't start watching it till season 4. And then I went and binge watched all the way up to season 4, and then I read the comics, and now this is what I'm doing, and this is my life. I know it's probably, compared to probably most people that are subscribed to this channel, I probably haven't been a fan nearly as long as you all have, but, you know, I don't think it's really how long you've been a fan. I think it's just how much you really enjoy what it is, and, you know, don't ever let anyone tell you that you're not a fan of something just because you maybe hadn't, you know, been into it as long as everybody else. But yeah, there you go. There may be a part 4 to this, because I feel like I might have missed some, not many, but I feel like I might have. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and watch and make sure that I didn't, and see like which ones I've done and what, because I forget. I answered them so many. I'm gonna go. I have things that I have to do, unfortunately. Real life awaits. I'm gonna try and I'm really gonna try and do this whole once a week thing. If I can't do that, it'll be once every couple of weeks or something like that. We'll figure it out. Okay. I will see you all very soon. And until then, I am Officer Friendly, over and out. Bye bye. I don't really know. Oh, it is. Whoop. I don't want it to seem like I'm not wearing clothes, because I am. but it's really warm today, so anyways, all these fucking cars. Stop. Anyway, officer friendly. Oh shit, I forgot to say the thing.